Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing Genshin Impact. We are in Fontaine. Ah! Okay. I'm good. So, go to Beaumont Workshop. There we go. Oh. There we go. That's the button I was looking for. Ooh!
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Hi.
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
I like your outfit.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Ah, these must be for Magic Pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Oh, right, the bags. Do we need to pay?
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount.
Aw.
But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you.
'Cause we ain't got the brains.
But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Yeah, we ain't got the brains. What the heck is an indemnitium? Type of energy that's produced from trials. Trials? Trials produce energy.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Thank you, Paimon.
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
I'm not going to be pronouncing stuff that way. Just a heads up.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Well, Venti and Nahida both said the gods rely on belief to obtain power.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia.
Like my boyfriend likes to say, makes more sense less you think about it. Ain't that the truth?
It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
True, and is his last name false? Because then it would be true and false. My god, my brain. Okay, let's have some coffee. On this hot summer day when I'm already sweating. I should start making iced coffee. Anyways.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
You're right. Sounds like a usual case of someone owing somebody else money.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
Hi? When did you get here?
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
Ha ha!
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
I feel like I've heard those words before.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
Yes.
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
We sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today. Fontaine really is a curious place. A curious place.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring.
Oh?
But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble.
I admit nothing.
Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
I think we've already weathered enough storms for now. I don't mind a little excitement every now and then.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy.
Bank
Aren't
boy!
you forgetting something?
Aw, bank boy. Sorry.
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends?
There we go. Sorry. Adding a little volume for myself. Shouldn't affect you guys, but for me it was a little bit quiet. Or is it my headphones? No, my headphones are at max. Okay.
Listen to me, boy. If you want your
Boy.
Mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Okay, sure. Go ahead. They're all yours.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Whoa! What
You
the
can
heck?
run.
What the heck do you do?
Yeah.
I was not expecting to be fighting as him here. I was
What's
probably
your
the least.
deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
That would have been the last thing I would have expected.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it? Huh?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird.
What just happened? Are you feeling alright?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
What the heck are they doing in here?
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
You'd better not use your delusion too often. I don't have a vision, so don't ask me.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Oh?
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
Well, I mean, he's still a human being.
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
So about this power, do you have any idea where it came from?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
Skirk.
She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss.
A dream?
In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
He did? So, my memory is pure trash. It's funny, I was reading the comments. By the way, I haven't had time to respond to everything yet, but I have been reading them. But someone was commenting that it's kind of impressive that I've managed to keep myself so in the dark that I don't even know what countries these areas are connected to or inspired by. And I just kept thinking because it was about me not knowing that Fontaine was about France. And I was thinking there I'm sure I've heard it before, but I've just completely forgotten. And in that moment, when I realized that this was kind of France inspired, at that moment it felt like new information. But honestly, my memory is so trash that if I've heard something a year ago, I will not remember it today. So, it's a curse and a blessing. But yeah, anyways, I can't remember a whale. Was there a whale in that fight?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
It's very possible that the power inside you is connected to your incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
The music is beautiful here.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel.
Simply?
Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Want to see my memory at work? I feel like Clorinde is a name that we learned in the last episode, and I already forgot.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde. Huh.
I'm terrible at remembering names. Thank you. I see we share a brain cell. That's reassuring.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Okay.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Aw, he misses us.
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
Miss you too.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
Under Paimon's enthusiastic leadership, you walk all around the court of Fontaine. Leadership.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
Hey, don't blurt it out, Paimon. It's rude to spoil a mystery for everyone else. See? It's rude to spoil.
saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing.
Never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading. Do you have any idea how long we're loitering here?
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
You already spoiled who the murderer is.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Linny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
Sure
Linny
thing,
said
boss.
that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go ride the Aquabus.
Aquabus! That's the cutest thing. Oh, it's the Aetheryte. I'm sorry. This is a really cool looking city. I like it. Fountain Plaza in front of the Opera House. Oh, that's the Opera House? Or is this not the Fountain Plaza? Wait, that's far. Wait, excuse me? Excuse me? Oh yeah, they were talking about an Aquabus. Oh, I could go there as well. Could I possibly unlock this? I think that would help me out a lot if I could unlock this. Because I feel like... I swear to God, it's up there, isn't it? How do I get up? Is this gonna have an elevator? Excuse me. Waterway hub. Oh, well that sounds like an Aquabus. Hi. What are you? Remia. Hi. The morning crowd's larger than the afternoon one. What sort of crowd? The sort that wear hats. Different humans exhibit different behaviors. Some wear hats and others don't. Same for drinking coffee or being in a hurry. I love categorizing them and summarizing the various patterns they follow. For example, more people wear hats in the morning than in the afternoon. Do you know why that is? From my observations, it seems that people are properly dressed when they head out in the morning. But in the afternoon, after a day at work, they stop sweating the small details. They loosen their ties, take off their hats, and run out to the platforms happily. You're very meticulous. Thank you. It seems to be a quality I possess. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Remia from the Marchasi Phantom. I'm on vacation right now, but I can go back into work mode at any time if some emergency calls for it. What are you? I don't think I've seen a creature like her in the game before. That's new to me. Where does this go? We have a lift! Palais Memoria. So I got sidetracked.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Oh, I need to stop at this level. No, I need to... No. Okay, thank you. Ooh, now I'm high up. Oh, there it is. The world is gonna open itself up before me with my noble heart. Oh, that is just way too much. That is some proud doggo. Look at the tail. Even the tail has decorations. Fancy dog. It's a very fancy dog. Ooh, a side quest. Yes, I will later. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Oh, yes! This is what we wanted to see. Oh, so I can grab an aqua bus. That'll take me here. That makes sense. Oh my god! Can I... Oh. All of this that I've seen, and I haven't even seen anything. I've seen this little splotch here and this. And all of this is still here. Okay, so we need to find the aqua bus. This is what I wanted. I wanted to find this. Thank you. I think I have a thingy for you. You're welcome. Also, people were... Oh! Wow, that's a pretty... Oh, that's pretty. So, people were, asking me to do the thing with make her watery.
This world is full of unsolved.
I don't remember how this works anymore. That's not it.
Weather's nice like this tomorrow as well.
Resonate with Hydro. Land of Fair Springs. Oh! Oh! They're the same kind of creature as the one that I talked to. They're like sea creatures.
Weather's nice like this tomorrow.
Oh! I wonder what my 3 is gonna be like. Oh, I like that. Aww. It takes away my health? Give me back my health. Why does it take away my health? There it is. Okay, that's dangerous. We don't do dangerous stuff like that.
The campaign begins.
So it does. Let me have Yulon here. They've got the softest voice and I feel like the least amount of dialogue. So if I was an aqua bus, how low would I be? Oh my god, there's... Oh, this place is so big. Can we go into the building? Oh. 2. Oh. Oh! Oh. Can I see what this... I'm exploring. Cornelia. Oh. Hi.
If you're new here, don't run off on your own, or you might not be allowed to.
Or you're not allowed to leave? History of the decline and fall of Remuria. I can get so sidetracked. Hi. Hello there. If you're lost, please turn back. Some of the rooms here are restricted access only. If you're lost, please turn back. What kind of advice is that? What rooms are there in here? If I were to tell you, you'd get curious, so it might be best if I simply don't. Monsieur Neuville's office is just over by the side. This much everyone knows. And well, Lady Farina lives on the top floor. She's a real celebrity, so she really doesn't have any time slots free. But not to worry. The Maison Gardenage and the Marash Phantom are also upstairs, so anyone with ill intent will not be getting very far regardless. Tell me about Nouvellette. Time slots. Now his schedule is also very full. He can't always be found in his office in any case. If you have a matter to put before him, please submit an application to the corresponding questionnaire according to the matter at hand. Alright, good talk. How about finding that aquabus? I'm assuming I probably have to be on the first floor for that one. Also, I got an achievement. Obtain the power of Hydro! GG. Alright. I think I need to go... But there's one more level, like in between. We'll figure it out. Call lift. It's okay, take your time, I'm not in a rush. Station main hall, see that sounds like yes. I've been here for half an hour. I've gotten nowhere. Oh, this turns!
Informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
I did not notice this. It's gonna turn me the right... Station. Does that mean... Hi. Aquabus! Aquabuses. The Calais line heads northward toward the Fontaine Research Institute. The Navia line heads to Arenais in the east, and the Clementine line the Rome Maritime Harbor in the south. The Molucine tour guides on board will introduce you to the unique sights of our land, so stay tuned.
Let's keep looking. I'll help you.
Where do I find the damn aquabus? See, here's the thing. I know that there's a thing in here, so I could probably just journey from there, but I would kind of want to try to get an aquabus. I thought that you would have helped me, but no. You were of no help for me. Wait, do I have to be in the middle floor then? Let's try. If I can figure out a way to get there with the aquabus, I will do that. Where was the lift?
Take it easy.
Was it here? Yo, dude, let's go to... Oh, these are the different lines. Tell me again. Which one do I need to go? I need to go to the east. How about the aquabuses? North. Navia lane heads to the east. Navia. Navia. I need Navia. Let's go to Navia.
Take it easy.
Navia. I can do this. I want to take a bus. An aqua bus. This is the only time I'm ever going to be probably using it, because after that it's going to be all... You needed to attune to the flower. Oh!
Welcome to the court of Fontaine. Please watch your step.
How do you do? When does the... Immediately! I think I'm going in the right direction.
Welcome to the Navia line. I am Elfan.
Hi.
The boat will be departing imminently. Please do not stick your head, hands, or other body parts outside the boat. The aquabus operator is not responsible for any accidents or injuries resulting from doing so.
Uh-huh.
Also, please remember to buy the Steambird, though I don't read it myself.
Ooh, there's one of those in here. Ooh, one of those in
destination
here.
of the current tour is Arenias. Points of interest worth visiting include the Fountain of Lucine and the Opera Epiclese.
Ooh, what's
If you
that
look to the
tower?
left in the direction we are currently traveling, you will see the famous Fontaine Research Institute up in the sky. An experiment gone wrong turned new sightseeing opportunity. Human
Sky?
ingenuity truly is a wondrous thing.
Oh, that one there? Whoa! Ooh, what's in there? Oh my god, I'm gonna have so much exploring to do here. Oh, what's that little cabin on the beach? I love it. Can I live there?
We are now approaching our final destination. Please be sure to bring all your personal belongings with you as you disembark.
You're not
Even
gonna take me
though
all the
I
way
will
there?
take any forgotten items to the lost and found, the paperwork is rather annoying, as Melusine hands are not suitable for grasping pens. Please be careful when disembarking. It has been my honor to be your tour guide this trip. Thank you.
Oh, that was an achievement. That's funny. Investigate. Potato! Okay, so you're not actually taking me... Oh, I could have just teleported here. That's okay. I'm glad I took the aqua bus. It was fun. Wait. Ooh, I can go get that one. See? Getting sidetracked. But that's the way I'm gonna play this. That's what I was kind of saying when you guys were like, are you gonna be doing exploration? Oh, I'm gonna do all the exploration. Oh, what do you have there? Oh, what are you? Oh, you guys are so cute. Bull fruit. Oh, hello. Oh. I love this place. It's cute. Oh yeah, this is the one that I would have teleported to. Oh. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction. I should be going there. Yep, detour. Sorry. Oh, this way. What the heck is that? That looks scary. That's gonna kick my booty because I'm not prepared for whatever that is. Okay. Let's go unlock some of the map. I have a noble heart. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Weeping Willow. The lake. Lord Urania. Foggy Forest. Arbor. We have a lot to explore here. What's that? What is that thing? It's glowing. Harmonious reed pipe. It's music? The harmonious reed pipe requires the ripples released by bursting dew bubbles to be activated. The number of runes displayed on top shows which order is required to activate. the same group of harmonious reed pipes for the challenge. When there are multiple pipes with the same number of runes, then these pipes must be activated at the same time. Musical things. Oh, that is cute. What is going on in there? Looks evil. Okay. Swans! I love their coloring. Oh, there's a quest in here as well. Ooh, we will do all the quests. Oh, hi! You put it there. Oh! There's a place to be in the middle like this. I love it. Carved stone tablet. Everything has been scratched out. Nothing legible remains. Well, there's one that has a quest, so I'm sure that that one is legible. This doesn't really have like a fountain effect. Ooh, a new waypoint. Another proud doggo. This area is very grand. We've had a lot of areas that are kind of like small settlements and huts and stuff like that. But this feels like a proper city and, you know, a lot more advanced. And fancy. Very fancy. Ooh, picture. I would love to. Oof. Oh yeah, I'm here in the middle of the night. It would have been a different kind of experience to see this during the day, but we'll get there. I have another achievement. Complete a cruise on the Aquabus. I love it. That's cute. Yay!
Whoa! Now this is fancy!
Fancy.
The Opera at Claire's. What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it.
That is a beautiful looking building though.
Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
No.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
Huh?
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Did you just say something, Paimon?
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Whose voice was that just now?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Lynette! You scared Paimon! When did you get here?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
By the way, Lynette, I seem to hear a faint voice just now.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
It seemed as if the voice was coming from the fountain.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? lights! It's the middle of the day! It's not the time for eerie things!
You remember how I just said I arrived here during the night?
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard.
Oh?
In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
When someone takes away their food?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
I cry when I see pretty things.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
That's an interesting explanation. I'm not sure whether I buy it though.
So, what did the voice say?
It seemed to be calling out someone's name.
If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Offerings to the Fountain of... Well, thank you for letting me read it. Where the heck can I read about that? Well. You can throw the hydro sigils you obtain across Fontaine into the Fountain of Lucine outside the Opera Epic class to raise its level and obtain valuable rewards. I see. Okay. I have 2 rewards. Ah. Level up to check rewards. You're not even gonna give me a... Whoa, there's a lot of levels. Okay. GG. Do I want to go into another cutscene or do I want to explore? Oh, I would have had a lot to explore here. There were a lot of places I didn't get. Maybe we'll just go forward. Yo! Hi.
Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats! Thanks, Linny!
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Linny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Linny.
Go to the seats.
Take it easy.
Oh boy. Oh, there's someone sitting there already.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Hi.
Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still, it's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
It depends where you are. In Finland, it would be more uncomfortable to say something. You're up, Paimon.
You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Well, you're the one who can't be comfortably, like, quiet.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry.
You have pretty eyes.
I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down.
Paimon is never quiet.
Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
This is getting even more awkward.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linny would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Paimon is Paimon. It's just genius.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linny. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later, otherwise she may become flustered.
Oh yes, Official 2.0.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Are we gonna get a show? Alright, I have my coffee. I'm ready.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
The crowd enter the venue and the curtain open.
Oh! They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
It's showtime!
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny.
Paimon doesn't technically have a seat.
And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. Huh? But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
All right. Cool. I like that.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
What a show. No wonder he's a famous magician.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen.
Oh. Cute.
I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
Okay.
I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box.
To be fair, we are in a world where we have waypoints. It's not that magical.
Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Let's watch and see. I'm sure we can spot how he does it.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay.
Aww. So nervous.
Right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
I'm sure Linny's prepared. With the whole crowd counting together, you couldn't even if you wanted to.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60! 59! 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40, 39, 38!
Mr. Linny, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
I think it's all part of the show. Maybe he's just supremely confident in his abilities. Bang! Okay, the timing in
What
this
was
is
that
a little
noise?
bit weird.
Did you hear it too?
Did it come from the stage? Maybe it was just to divert our attention.
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it. 25! 24! 23!
What's wrong, Mr. Linny? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19! 18! 17!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10!
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
I like his style.
What happened?
That didn't seem like it was part of the plan.
Huh? Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits! No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
Is this how the girls go missing?
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
After some time, the guards complete their investigation.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
And to pull it off like this, in front of an audience including the Archon and Chief Justice.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Linny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us they would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
He's a suspect at most. It's hard to believe all this happened during the show.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Huh? I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Linny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
I trust Linny.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
Huh? It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order.
Whew. Can we do that next time, though? It is super hot in here, and I'm starting to, get really dizzy.
Well, Traveler, Seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Yes, I am.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Everyone is dismissed and the audience begins to leave along with Farina and Neuvillette.
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Kel. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
No.
Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Yes, it is very strange, but there's no denying what happened.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Where did you get those glasses? Oh my god. I kind of dig it. That's some Paimon 2.0 there. A while back she was concerned that she looked dumb. Is this her way of trying to look smart?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
Really brings out your eyes. That mustache is just fits you so well.
Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you down. I'm used to this sort of thing.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Ah, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case!
Detective Paimon!
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
We're Linny and Lynette's attorneys.
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cowell. Even though he hadn't joined the troop long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowell inside it.
But why was Cowell inside? Wasn't the girl supposed to be in there?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
A little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
But that's not always true. People can also be the most reliable evidence.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good.
Got it.
Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
You can use the case record to confirm your current evidence and clue collection situation and sort case-related information. Case record. Ooh. Ooh! You can check as yet undiscovered evidence and clues in the case record. Then investigate the corresponding area to locate them. Use the perception skill to find evidence and clues that can be investigated within a certain radius around yourself. This will advance your overall progress. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Guards investigation report. The investigation from the guards indicates that the fireworks launched at the tail end of the magic performance set the rope dangling the water tank alight, causing the tank to fall and kill Cowell, who was within it. It seems evident that Linny is the likeliest user of the prop to commit a crime. However, the reason for the victim being Cowell and the reason for the chosen lady's disappearance remain mysteries. The deceased identity. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cowell. He was well trusted by all his colleagues. His job was setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. Whoa. Can I possibly do this next time? I think. Can I leave this place? Can I leave and come back? Let's see. Whoa.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Excuse me?
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it. And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Navia. Like the Aquabus line.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
Okay, boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
I'm sorry, I'm about to faint with this heat, so if we could wrap this up real quick.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
I'm seriously gonna faint. Alright, let's try this. I went to put a bunch of ice in my water to get some cold water in my body. Okay.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No, no need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rasula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand.
So you want to investigate as well?
That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Thank you.
Really? We think so too! That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Okay.
Irina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she? But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
When you put it like
All
that.
Right. I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Wait a minute! Did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well?
No.
And why would that be?
Something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated like entertainment.
See, Silver and Malus? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, Demoiselle. I too think that the Traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Malus. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
Oh, well, I can be the assistant, sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
That's more like it.
Seems you've already written.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Linny's tricks. Thanks!
Do not trigger anything. That's it. We're ending it here. I'm not moving anywhere from this. I'm not getting into another half an hour cutscene. Okay. That show was great. It is freaking hot in here. I am about to faint, so I'm gonna call it an episode here, and we're gonna continue next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!